kitchen. Here you go. What do you say? Thank you. Morning guys, welcome to the vlog. It is Monday, which is really my favorite day to film because it's the day that I'm trying to reset, catch up after the weekend. We didn't spend a lot of time here at home this weekend because we had a birthday party on Saturday, and then Sunday, yesterday, we spent the day at my parents' house and we were like in the pool. It was like the first pool day of the season, and like the kids got together. I was there with my sister and her kids, and we just had like the best, like most wholesome, I don't know, just like family, relaxy day, I guess. So we were very happy, but we got home super late last night and like just everything is still thrown around, you know, just the typical stuff. So we're gonna reset a little bit. I still have to do school with the kids. I am also expecting my Hungryroot order today, so that'll be like one thing that I can take care of today too, is just restocking my pantry and my fridge and stuff for the week, which will make me super happy. I love to do that on Mondays. I love getting my deliveries on Monday. So today's video is sponsored by Hungryroot. I love them. I share them all the time with you guys. They're basically at this point like my personal food shopper. Every time that I'm about to get a new shipment, I go on their website. I pick out what foods I want in my box. I pick out what recipes I want to make for the week, and then they're delivered to my door. Love it. So convenient. They have a ton of like super quick and easy recipes on their website to choose from, and the stuff is like healthier options. I always tell you guys it's a great way to, number one, discover new brands that you like, but also like if you have any specific food restrictions or if you eat a specific kind of diet, you can input all that information on their website, and they'll help like pre-populate a cart for you, and then you can decide if you want to like switch things out. But at this point, it really is like my go-to just like meal delivery subscription situation, and it really has been coming in handy at this point in my pregnancy. It really just saves me so much like mental effort and energy. It really just helps me out big time because I need to, like I always tell you, I always need to have my fridge and my pantry like stocked with go-to things that I can make that's easy. I get a bunch of stuff from their bakery options. Like I love their banana bread, their zucchini bread. Those are like my go-to snacks throughout the day. And a lot of their protein shakes so that I can have some protein throughout the day. That just really keeps me going. They have a bunch of the kids snacks that the kids love, so I always like add those in my box. And then I try to get at least like 3 or 4 just easy ready to go dinners or lunches. Joe really loves their burgers. He says those are the best burgers that he's ever cooked on the skillet, that they cook super well. So yeah, I'm excited that my box will come in a little while. I'm tracking it right now. It's another nice thing, like I can track my box. So yeah, I love them, and like always, I'll have a code that I can share with you guys. I'll leave it here on the screen. The code that I have right now gets you 40% off your first order, plus a free item of your choice in all of your boxes moving forward. Just head to hungryroot.com and use code Kayla at checkout, and thank you to Hungryroot for sponsoring. It looks like the kids are actually playing very nicely here in the playroom, which is a miracle right now. Even Sean likes to play with the Legos. Hi, Gojo! No, you're Gojo, not me. So since he's doing that, what I want to do is I want to clear off my stairs. I always show you that I have like a million things of the kids. I have clothes that was downstairs that I just kind of like throw to the top of the stairs. I have random clothes here that needs to go upstairs. I'll do a quick little tidy here. Put this stuff where it belongs. That way I'm not like scared to go up and down my stairs because I feel like I'm gonna trip and fall, and like that would not be good right now. Okay, that is better. So now I don't trip and fall. Are you reading Pow Pow Fish? How does Pow Pow Fish go?
Smooch.
Smooch is Kiss Kiss Face, or Kiss Kiss Fish. Where's Kiss Kiss Fish? Jellyfish? What are you looking for? She gave him a besito. Smooch, smooch, smooch. It's so funny. This is his favorite book of all time. The one that he just makes me read over and over and over again. I just think it's so cute. You want to read it to Mama?
Please. Please read it.
Say, Mama, please read it. Mama, please read it.
Please.
Please. Deep in the Lives a gloomy, with an ever-present pout. I'm a pout fish with a pout face. So I spread the dreary wearies all over the place. Blub, blub, blub. He says he wants to see the camera. There you go. Look, you can see it, but you can't touch it. You say hi. Hi. Yeah, sure. Climb my table. Climb my table. Say hi. Look, you see Sean? No, but you can't hold it because you're going to break my camera, and that's expensive.
No!
This is what he likes to do lately, by the way. He likes to climb this table, which is not very fun for me. Here, look. See yourself. Okay, we're going to have a mini meltdown. Hold on.
Dog.
Good job, buddy. All right, so we were able to go outside for a little while, get some fresh air, because it's gonna be like the kind of day where like it pours all day. It's gonna be raining and stuff.
It's not gonna be raining all day.
Not all day, but I'm saying like off and on today, it's gonna be raining. So the kids got some fresh air, and then it did start raining, and then we came inside and we started school. But I wanted to show you guys, like, I'm super proud of Jackson because we're working through, I'm sure I've shown this to you guys before, the kindergarten prep workbook from The Good and the Beautiful. And we're at the point where he's starting to blend letters, and he's reading short little words like this. So this was the lesson that he did today. Yeah, he did this one where he had to read these, and then he had to do like a cut and paste activity where he put like the last letter of each of these words here. So that's what he worked on, and then tomorrow we have more practicing the same. Jackson,
What?
I'm really proud of you. He's come a super long way. Now he's playing with slime because that was like his reward after he finished. And then for Riley, we've been working just as like a little activity for her. We've been reading this book, Sophie Mouse, Under the Weather. And what we've been doing is every day we read one chapter, or like today we actually read 2 chapters. Let me see your other paintings. And then every chapter, she draws a little picture of what was in that chapter. So like this was chapter 1, Adventure Explorer. So she gets like some handwriting practice, and then she also gets to draw. Chapter 2, Poor Winston. Chapter 3, All the Attention. So just like little things like that, that she gets to, you know, do some drawing. She gets to be creative. And she gets to practice her reading and her writing. Chapter 4, Green with Envy. Sophie was mad that her brother got to stay home sick. She thought it was so fun. So you can draw your picture for chapter 5 now, okay?
Okay.
Here you go. Something else super random, but it's worth me showing you guys because I was shocked by how much Jackson loved it. He got this sticker by Letterbook from my brother for Easter, and I had never like gotten one for him, or I don't know, I didn't think that he'd be super into it. But it was monster trucks. They have a whole bunch of different ones. Like, I'll link them in my description box. Yeah, Jackson's already like, can you buy me another one? Because he finished it. But I'll link them in my description box because they have so many, and they're like such a great thing to have. There was a bunch of these pages, and it had stickers with the letters. So he was able to practice the alphabet, grab the stickers, like grab letter C, grab letter D. And then I wish I could show you like a picture of one unfinished, but he finished them all. And then here it was just like where you put the sticker, and then he went placing them. So it was a super good activity for him because he was practicing not only like the putting of the stickers on, and the hand-eye coordination, but the matching the letters. So if you're trying to work on letters with your little one, and especially if they're like a boy and like they just need more things to like, I don't know, they need like more exciting ways to practice those skills. I'm convinced of that. Look, here's like an example. You can see this little example, and that's what the pages look like. It just has the letters, and then you go placing the stickers. I think that these are so good, and I think they were like $8 or $9. It brings like 10 pages for them to do. Such a good rainy day activity, such a good like homeschooling or just, you know, like practicing the letters kind of thing. So I will link these because they are so good. And Riley is over here in the corner like, we're going to Monster Jam. Yes, God willing, the kids are going to Monster Jam. Joe wants to take the kids. I think they come down into our area sometime in the summer, and Joe is looking at getting them tickets because forever the big kids have wanted to go to Monster Jam. So that's something that they're gonna look forward to. Yeah, they're gonna get like those the things for your ears so that it's not super loud. But I think that it'll be cute because it'll be something that Joe can do with the big kids, and I'll be home with Sean and the baby. It'll give them something like to look forward to, since, you know, baby time's gonna be kind of chaotic. This will be like something just for them, so they're pumped for that. What are you doing? It is now lunchtime over here, Riley was so nice and made Jackson his lunch. Look how cute. Which she makes him lunch. She literally makes his sandwiches in the shape of a heart, which I think is really cute.
That's how much I love him.
Aw, that's very sweet, Mama. And now she made herself some chicken. I'm telling you, when your kids get to the point where you can start teaching them how to make stuff, like your life will change. Like make food and make a sandwich and make some eggs. Like Riley cooked the eggs this morning and it's just been a huge help. And it's something that I know is gonna be number one, good for her, that she's learned these skills. And I plan on, God willing, being able to teach her more as she gets older. Like I wanna tackle like muffins, like some form of baking next. Like even if it's just making the batter for me, huge help. Because when baby gets here, like that is one thing that she can do that helps out everyone, helps out the family, and builds her confidence, builds her self-esteem. So that is a good thing. And then for Sean over here, I heated him up some macaroni, some mac and cheese. And then he's gonna eat this and then go take a nap. It is a little later. Sean is taking his nap. It looks like it's going to like torrential downpour outside. It's getting really dark. As he's napping, I wanted to do a little third trimester like recap or just chat a little bit about this third trimester. It won't be super long because there's really not that much going on, but for those of you guys who are also in your third trimester, maybe you can also just relate. So I'm 35 and what today? 35 and 4? I don't know, on Wednesday. Yeah, so in 2 days, I will be 36 weeks. So I guess I'm 35 and 5 then, right? And this has been the hardest part of pregnancy. This has been the hardest that it's ever been in my life of like being pregnant. I shared on Instagram the other day that the kids had an event at a park and the kids do a lot of like park play dates and their co-ops meet up and stuff. And there's things that I want to be able to do with the kids. But at this point in the pregnancy, like it's very hard for me to do anything if I'm like out of the house by myself with like all 3 of them. So I ended up leaving Sean at my mom's house so that I didn't have to like chase after him like at a park, because the physical demands of being this pregnant right now with a toddler, it's rough, you guys. I'm sure that's the same even if you just have like the one toddler. Being in your third trimester, well really I'm sure like being pregnant period and having like a mobile active toddler, like the stage that Sean is in, where they're climbing on things, they're running and trying to escape you. They don't want to sit in a stroller, where they're walking and running and jumping and almost about to like, you know, throw themselves off of a table and jumping on chairs. Like that stage, being pregnant alongside that is very hard. So if you are trying to do any kind of family planning and you're trying to figure out when it is time to grow your family, if that's something that you're looking into, I'm just telling you, like, be warned, it is not for the weak. I pray that you have some support because it is just physically at this point just very rough for me. I'm having a lot of that round ligament pain, like where you get like those like stretchy band kind of pains. Like it feels like you're stretching an elastic and it's like whipping back at you. Having a lot of those pains like randomly. Like it's not all day, it's not all the time. Even sometimes when I'm wearing my belly band, I'm not wearing it today, but I wore it this weekend a lot. That pain will like come and go and just like randomly pop up. Like I was at the park that day with the big kids. So much easier than having Sean there. I was very grateful I was able to leave Sean with my mom, but even still, just going to the park with the big kids, at one point I had to take him to the bathroom before we left, and so I had to walk a bit of a trail to get to the bathrooms, and like halfway there I'm like, oh, like holding my belly up, like I don't know that I can walk all that much. Like I had to take very baby steps, take deep breaths, so that will like randomly happen. So it's kind of hard for me to be out by myself because I don't know how my body's gonna react. So having round ligament pain, I'm also having a lot of the Braxton Hicks now. Usually they're at night where like you feel the tightening of your stomach. It's like, you know, pretend contraction, just your body getting ready for that, but they can be very painful. I go to the doctor this week and they'll do another cervical check to see how long my cervix is. I've been, again, followed for a short cervix, but thankfully, like the last time that I got my cervix measured, the doctor was basically like, your cervix is fine. Like it's not even a length that I would consider a short cervix, but my cervix, for whatever reason, if you care to know, like my cervix has been a dynamic cervix my entire pregnancy. That's what they call it. So sometimes when I would get measured, I would be like a 2-point-something centimeters. And then sometimes, like I think the lowest it went to in the 1 centimeters at one point. So they've just been monitoring it, and sometimes it's a little longer than others. But at this point, I feel pretty comfortable. Like I've made it to almost 36 weeks. Like there's really nothing you can do at this point. I've been taking the progesterone. I think they tell you to take the progesterone until 36 weeks. I guess I'll find out when I go this week if I need to continue to take it all the way up. But really just like a lot of pain and a lot of discomfort, a lot of just feeling very, very heavy down here. Sometimes when I'm going up and down the stairs, like I've told you, or just again, walking, sometimes at church, like at church, I can't even like stand up, sit down, kneel, like all the things that they have us doing. I sometimes just have to kind of like sit there. Putting Sean just for his naps now, like putting him down. He wants to obviously sit on me. Riley, what are you doing? Riley's literally trying to crawl Mission Impossible style right now to like not get in the frame because she knew that I was filming. You can go get your art stuff, Mama, it's fine. I look back and she's like a little like animal, like all on all fours. Thank you, because I told her like it's quiet time, like please, like you go do your thing. Mama's gonna get some work done. So she was like Mission Impossible crawling. But anyways, Sean wants to like sit on my lap when I'm reading him books and putting him down for his nap, and like that pain, like the pressure of like having him on my belly is not fun. So we'll see when she decides to make her arrival. I think now I'm starting to see some swelling in my legs. I'm not gonna like show you my full on ankles, but I can tell that my legs are starting to swell. I haven't lost my mucus plug yet, so like again, I don't think that labor is super imminent, but I have noticed like changes to like just my digestive system, and probably because like she's like crushing half of my, you know, intestines and stuff. But I am feeling her move, which is still very reassuring. I'm trying to like, if I haven't, you know, noticed or stopped to pay attention, like I'm still trying to do like those kick counts and like make sure that I'm feeling her at different times of the day. I did tell the kids her name. I'm not telling you guys yet, but we told the kids and they were, you know, excited now. Like we don't just call her baby girl, now she has a name. So I will tell you guys, I promise, as soon as she's born. So yeah, just really trying to sit and rest my body as much as I can. Like I've been telling you throughout all these vlogs, throughout my pregnancy, just this third trimester is definitely the most physically demanding because I'm so heavy, because I feel so much discomfort. And so on top of all of that, like physical stuff, I think what right now is really starting to affect me is just like the realization that this is going to happen very soon. We're trying to like pack in here like in the next couple weeks a little quick getaway to the Keys so that we can spend some time as a family of 5, like with the kids, just Joe and I and the kids. I'm trying to like squeeze that in there, like try to do some of these like last minute things knowing that like they may or may not happen. But I think it's just like the reality that this is gonna happen soon, and like just even like spending more time with Sean and being like, you know, he's been my baby all this time, now he's not gonna be the baby anymore, and like starting to feel like nervous about how he's gonna react to that, like all the emotional stuff that you still go through even after you've done this multiple times. I remember feeling the same way when Jackson was born, when Sean was born. So a lot of that is starting to like kick in. Also starting to just like make sure that I have plans and like things laid out well for Joe in terms of his, like when he's on paternity leave, like what he's gonna be doing with the kids. He's gonna do like a little mini summer camp with the kids for homeschool stuff. So like I've gotta like lay out lesson plans for him so that he can do that with the kids. Just more of like making sure that the big kids are okay, that they are like mentally in a good place and that they're taken care of. Just trying to get things just situated for everyone. And then I'm just mentally also just bracing myself for not sleeping again, which I'm not happy about. That's why like all this pregnancy, like I have not been like waking up super early, because I know like that soon enough I will have sleepless nights. So I don't need to put them on myself on purpose. I will have plenty of sleepless nights. I do still have, I started making a list on my phone of things that I want to buy for postpartum. I'm gonna buy one of those 3-tiered carts. I don't remember doing that with Sean, but I think I'm gonna buy the 3-tiered cart for my room, since the one thing that's different from when Sean was born this time around is that when the baby comes, I'm not gonna have access to the nursery. I'm not gonna have access to the baby's room at night, or like in the middle of the night, because Sean will be sleeping in there. So I need to make sure I have all kinds of, you know, diapers, wipes, burp cloths, you know, baby clothes, like extra stuff that I need in the middle of the night. I need it all in my room. So in my room, I'm gonna need like a much better setup this time around. So I'm gonna get the 3-tiered cart, and then I'm thinking of like, that's where I'm gonna put the diapers and the wipes and all of that, and then also like my pumping stuff and also like snacks for me. So I'm making a list of things that I still don't have. I wanna get like another nursing pajama, some nursing tanks. There were a couple things that I realized I didn't have. Like I don't have a sitz bath. I think I threw mine away, but a sitz bath has always helped me after like after I deliver. God willing that this is still like a vaginal birth, because I know recovery looks different if you have a C-section. But a sitz bath has always been good. I just don't have one, so I want to get another one of that. I need to get like more disposable underwear. I want to get some nursing tanks. So I have a list. I'm trying to like get my life in order here so that I don't forget. So that's something that I think I'm gonna actually work on now while Sean is asleep. Do a little Amazon order, try to see where I can get like the best prices on all of this, source it. That's something that I don't think the men in our life realize, just like how mentally exhausting it is, like to do all of this. The buying stuff for yourself or for the home, like the preparation of stuff, it's not just like making the list and then buying it. It's usually like making the list, whether it's a grocery list, a birthday party list, whatever, like buying all the things, right? Like then you've got to think, where am I gonna buy it from, and who has the best price, and like what am I gonna buy from Amazon, what am I gonna buy from Target, like all of that. That's a full-time job, you guys. I used to work in supply chain. I used to work as like a contract administrator. I used to work with buyers and stuff, and like that is literally what those people did. Like that was our job. So I'm kind of like doing that same job, just now at home, in being a mother and being just a stay-at-home mom and managing all the things in the house. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Let me go be productive, and I will talk to you guys later after Sean is up. Okay guys, it is 3:24. Sean slept for like a good over 2 hours today. So it was really nice. I got a bunch of work done. I got some computer work done. I filmed a video. I got all my Hungryroot stuff in, so that was good. The kids were doing quiet time, so they were drawing some pictures. Look how cute Riley's was this one, and then Jackson said he drew me a nightmare. So this is like my dream and my nightmare is what he said. This looks like Riley drew, but he did like a scary house and a beautiful, lovely house. Who is the one in the red shirt, Jackson?
Oh, that's Dad.
That's Dad with an Alabama shirt? Okay, that's what he does. And then this one, I guess, is me. The kids were playing and they did some art, which was nice, and I got to do some work. Are you guys cleaning up in here?
No, I'm the one who's cleaning up.
Oh, you are cleaning up. Well, thanks, Mama, for cleaning up. Jackson, you're not gonna help your sister?
I'm trying to make a story.
Oh, make a story? Hey, the art stuff that you took out, let's make sure we put it back where it belongs, okay?
But I'm not done with it.
Okay, but I don't want Sean in here with access to scissors, okay? Because he'll hurt himself. So the pen is not washable. Thank you. I'm gonna go get Sean. Yes, you've actually been a very good helper today. Gotta play Minecraft when Dad gets home. Yeah, okay.
Good morning, Sean.
No, Mama's here. It's me.
I can't tell if he's happy or sad.
That was a really nice nap you took. Did he sleep good? Yes. All right, we got a request for the Oompa Loompa song, which is another one of his favorite songs still, the one from the new movie. So we will dance to this, I guess. Also, look at the skies outside. See, I told you it was like super dark today. It's very ominous, but thankfully we don't have anywhere to go. Joe is also on his way home from work today, very early, so it's gonna be hopefully a good night. I think I'm gonna do burgers from Hungryroot for dinner and just keep things very easy. More Oompa? You want more Oompa? The amount of times that he asks us to play this, like when we're driving in the car, is crazy. Because it's only like 1 minute and 27 seconds or something like that. And we have to listen to it on repeat. Okay, I am hanging out with Sean on the couch. Look at his crazy hair. Ring of Fire. Yeah, we're watching Nemo. That is what's on the TV right now. We're having a little snack. And I opened up one of these yogurts that came in my Hungryroot box. I've never had this brand before, but it's like a key lime pie Greek yogurt. It tastes so good. I'm sure it's not the best thing for you, but I think they market it as kind of like an alternative to like like having ice cream after dinner. You can have this, it's a little better. 320 calories, 25 grams of total sugar. So I don't think that's super great, but oh my gosh, it tastes so good. So for me, that I have a sweet tooth, I could have had like 15 cookies right now. I went with a healthier option. Super yummy if you see this brand anywhere. And Sean is eating a little granola. Are you watching Nemo?